All right, everybody, welcome back to another video. As you can see, we're doing a spin the wheel games today. We're going to go ahead and spin the wheel here just like this. This one won't count, but we're going to spin the wheel just like this. Whatever it lands on is the game that we will play. We'll do this for a little while today. So we would have played Christmas Carol Megaways. That gives you an idea how the wheel works. We're going to go ahead and do like 5,000 to 6,000 coin buys on them as we go. Let's see what our first game is here. While we're doing that, you want to take a second, go ahead and hit subscribe down below. Really would appreciate it. We are playing Lamp of Infinity. Let's jump over and see what Lamp of Infinity is. I'm not sure that I recognize this name. All right, here we are over on Lamp of Infinity. I have definitely never played this game before because when I popped in, the volume is at 100. And even when I play offline, I never keep the volume up that high. So let's do a 5,000 coin bonus buy and figure out exactly what this game is all about. Obviously, we're looking for bonuses. 3's probably enough to get in, but we got 4. Maybe that's next a little bit. I don't know. So we got the genie popping out of the little lamp here just to show up and say hi, I guess. 8 free spins. Everything is ×2. And the genie's on the right side. I guess we're getting an increase. No? Looked like he zapped the ×2 multipliers. I guess he's wild all the way over to the right there, so all of the last 3 reels are wild reels. It's just a matter, I guess, of making the connections here. We got monkeys for a couple of thousand, and that's pretty good. 2,200 on 1 spin. Still have 4 spins left to go, and it will tumble, which is sort of nice. The off chance that you actually get a connection, but it looks like it's tough to get the connection so far. Final spin. We do get kings. Anything can tumble in. Aces, can we get more tumbling? Maybe a queen? Queens tumble in, maybe monkeys? No monkeys. So 2,800 coins coming back to us on a 5,000 coin buy. That went by really quickly. Also, we re-triggered. I don't know exactly what caused that. We now have a ×7 multiplier. Okay. Never mind, the game is not over. 8 more free spins now with a ×7 multiplier. I don't know what caused that to happen, but I sure am glad that it did. At least we have a chance. Make me glad that you did, please. Give me some sort of win, something to make it worthwhile. There you go. There's queens. Queens tumble down. 2 spins left to go. Kings are good for 700. Does that give us aces? No, that gives us treasure chests. Now we get the aces. And that was an incredibly good win for 3,150 there. That's enough to put us into a profit buy for the whole video, for the whole session rather. What's happening here? Another re-trigger. I don't know why it keeps doing it. This time it's a ×3 multiplier, so it doesn't necessarily always go up every time either. I mean, we're already in profit, so you keep giving me all the spins you want. We'll take every little bit of coins you want to toss at us. Absolutely no questions asked. Already at 87.50 and counting. 93.50. Well, we keep getting just little tumbles here. That was another 3,000 coin spin right there. Still 5 more to go in this retrigger. Is there another one after this? This is the last one. How many times does it happen? I have no idea. Again, I've never played this before. If I had played this before, believe me, I'd be a lot less surprised that we got extra retriggers as we're playing through here. Okay, so we're at 99.50. Is that going to be it? Out of wishes. So I guess you get 3 retriggers because you get 3 wishes. That makes sense. So 24 free spins, 9,950. Not a bad way to start off the video. Let's jump back over to the wheel. All right, well, that was a good way to start off. We're back over at the wheel here. Let's go ahead and see what game we're going to play next. Money Men Megaways. We've definitely played this one before. Let's go on over and take a look at it. All right, so this is the Money Men Megaways. This is something we have played before. As you'll recall, each one of the gentlemen here at the top of the screen does something special when you land the symbol on them. I don't remember exactly what they do. The guy in the middle, I believe, gives you extra spins. I don't remember what the other 2 do. We didn't really hit this guy on the right very much last time. That's the only thing I can tell you for sure. But let's see what we can do here. So we got wilds on the middle guy here. He upped the multiplier to ×4. I'm guessing that's because we got the connection. Also, we got 2 extra free spins for the wild symbol connecting for him. All right, wild symbol on the guy on the right there. What are these, mystery symbols? Is that what that is? Those are mystery symbols. Okay. So that does give us the aces there. So all of the spins are at ×4 right now, so it would be a good hit if we can get a really good connection here. Very quickly, however, down to 4 spins left to go. We're getting pretty good mega waves. I mean, it's not like really bad mega wave timing here. I mean, the 2,430 waves is pretty good. But again, 2 extra free spins. We're up to a 5x now. But once again, the multipliers don't mean anything if we're not making connections. And this is going to be our last spin. It's not going to be our last spin. We just got 2 more free spins, and we are at a 6x. So 2 more chances to take advantage of a decent multiplier here. All right, final spin or wild again. There's a wild on the board. That's going to be our mystery symbols. Hopefully he has a good one here. Preferably one that connects. There we go. Jacks all the way for 2880. But tumbled a little bit down here. We did manage to get a nice final spin there and finished off at 4134. Not quite the 6,000 we started with, but not the end of the world either. Let's jump back over the wheel and see where we're going next. All right, so far we've had 1 good game and 1 close game. Let's see if we can have 1 great game come up here. What's going to be our really good one here? Jewel Rush. All right, let's run over to Jewel Rush. See if we can get a good win on that one. All right, here we are on Jewel Rush, and immediately it looks just like Fruit Party, except with jewels instead of fruits. I'm willing to bet you that's probably what this is. So it's going to be a reskin of Fruit Party. Hopefully it pays out better than Fruit Party usually does, because that is usually a very stingy game. And immediately we get a 64x on our very first connection for 1152. We can do that every single spin, and it's going to be a really good bonus here, but it doesn't look like they're going to give it to us every time, which is no big surprise. Definitely more multipliers so far than we see on Fruit Party, that's for sure. Not huge ones except for that very first spin, but more than we're used to seeing, and a lot more of this retrigger symbol as well. I don't know if that's normal on this or not, but it is definitely baiting us with free spins more than it normally does. So 768 on the blues there on that 64x. Those are different symbols, which is a real shame, because that would have been a really good multiplier if they were the same. They're just similar in color. It's going to be a good hit on the emeralds. That's good for 6,144 on the max, 256x on that one. And that was 6,000 on just 5 of the symbols. Imagine how much that would have been if it was a lot more. Get a final little connection here on the final spin. 9,402 and a 6,000 coin bonus buy on Jewel Rush. No complaints from me. Let's go over and see what game we're going to win on next. So far, so good with some of these games. I think we've only had the 1 game that was a loss, and it wasn't even that big of a loss. That Dog Mansion Megaways? Dog Mansion Megaways. See, you can't actually read them if you look hard enough. But if you're watching on a phone or something, I apologize. They're just not going to be legible. But let's jump over to Dog Mansion Megaways. All right, Dog Mansion Megaways here. If you feel like you haven't seen this one in a long time, you probably haven't. This one is exclusive to Stake, so you can't play this anywhere else. It's a lot like Doghouse Megaways, except it's the Dog Mansion, so we get different symbols, but it basically plays the same way. We're going to go ahead and do Sticky Wilds, as that is our custom here. We have 7 spins on the board. Let's go ahead and make the most of them. Wow, 3 multipliers on the same spin. We could fill in this last reel here, this 5th reel. That would be great. Although, no complaint. I mean, they're 2x's, which isn't fantastic, but I mean, I guess I shouldn't complain. That is leashes all the way across there. That's enough for 4,464 once again into a profit buy here. And we filled in the extra 2x that I was looking for. So just premium symbols up front is what I'm looking for now. Not kings, I said premium symbols, preferably this blue dog here. It was a 6,000 coin buy. We're over 9,600. It's all profit from here. Final spin gives us leashes once again all the way across. That's another 3,000 coins. And very quickly, as this game tends to do, we're at 12,720. More than a double up over here on Dog Mansion. Let's jump back over to the wheel. So far, this wheel has been good luck for us. Let's go ahead and spin it one more time here, see what we get. We'll probably do 2 or 3 more of these. Zeus versus Hades. Zeus versus Hades, Gods of War. We all know this one. We're going to do 2 bonus buys on this one on both Zeus and Hades, so bear with me. All right, here we are over with Zeus and Hades, Gods of War. We are starting off in Olympus. High volatility. We are, of course, going to use the super free spins here. Guarantees 1 expanding wild. We're going to do 2 spins here, one with Zeus, one with Hades. 67.50 on both is what it's going to cost us to get in here. Hopefully we get a expanding wild not at the very end here, which is good. First spot is great, and we get the 7x. That's a good way to start off here. And if we can get another wild to pop in here on that second or third reel, this is going to be a really, really good game, especially if it's also an excellent multiplier. But it's not a bad start. This is the hard one to make profit on if you don't have at least a second wild. Even with a 7x, it's very, very difficult. As you can see, it's almost impossible. We've been hitting every spin and we're still under 500. 2 spins left to go. Doesn't look like we're going to get that extra wild that we need. It might be too late even if we did. That is a good connection there on top symbol, which is nice to see, but still only good for 630 coins. Final spin. All right, looked promising, but 1291 is not where we're looking to get back from there. So let's go ahead and dive into the underworld here and go have some fun with Hades and see if we can get a little bit of a better win down here in the extreme heat and the extreme volatility. Okay, so we get our wild symbol in the second row and we get the good 10x. That's a good start. Now if we can just, again, find another one in any of those first 4 rows. There we go. There's one in row 4. So that is probably the worst of the 3 that we could have gotten, but even still, it's going to give us some good wins when we connect. 2193 right there just for, you know, that one symbol. That is top symbol across there. So that's another 87.75. Already almost a double up on our buy here. Certainly making up for the loss over on Zeus. For sure. Now, can we get another wild here in the middle? Just, you know, for fun. That would be just fantastic. Those are 2, again, really good symbols. Another 5,000 coins. We're at 20,846. This game is notoriously hard to get a win on, except we are knocking it out of the park with Hades. Thought maybe we might get top symbol there, but 21,577 and 1/2 coin, certainly making up for the loss on the first one. Let's go back over the wheel one more time. So far, this wheel has been pretty fantastic. Let's give it another spin to see where we're going next. We're gonna do this. We'll do one more after this one, and we'll call it a day there. Gods of Giza. Have we played this one before? I'm not sure. Let's take a look. All right, here we are on Gods of Giza. I feel like we have played this one before. It's just been a very long time. So let's go ahead and get into a 6,000 coin bonus buy here. We're going to get our 3 scatters on the board, 10 spins to work with. Now let's go ahead and see if we can continue our streak here of good bonus buys. So far, not so great. Okay, so again, these build as you go. We'll just continue to make connections, and we're going to fill up that ×2. And we got one more possibility in that ×3 in the bottom there before it goes away. There we go. That's the end of that one. Not the greatest of connections though, so we didn't win a whole heck of a lot in coins. Interesting mechanic, but not really enough to get the job done here. Final spin. We do get 3 scatters on the board. Does that give us a retrigger for spins? That's not going to be any sort of a connections that we're looking for in the ×3, but we keep dropping down in this ×2 over here. We're trying to make the most of it, but it's 20s, 50s, 60s, 70s at a time. We do get 5 free spins for the 3 scatters, so that is nice. We'll see again if we can just take advantage of any of these extra spins. And that's it. 1, 2, 3, 6, and we are out. That is a probably our second really bad loss, but didn't have a chance to make this one up like we did on Zeus versus Hades. So let's go ahead and give the spin one last spin here. This is going to be our final bonus buy of the video. So we're going to do a 10,000 coin bonus buy on Starlight Christmas. I couldn't have picked it even if I wanted to. Let's go ahead and jump over and see the princess to finish out our video. And here we are finishing out the bonus buys today with Starlight Christmas. Nice to finish the video with an old friend here. We're going to do a 10,000 coin bonus buy if I can figure out how to click on the right thing on the screen here. I want to thank everybody for watching the video here today. If you're this far in, I appreciate you sticking around with me here. If you aren't yet subscribed, go ahead and hit subscribe, hit like, all of the good things down the bottom there. We're just going to go ahead and see if we can finish up with a really good win over here on Starlight Christmas. And just generally have a good time. It has definitely been a win overall regardless for the video. So there is definitely a plus there. All right, quickly we're up to a 12x multiplier with 11 spins left to go. So we are in a good situation here. Doesn't necessarily mean anything good's going to happen, but it is at least putting us in a position to succeed. Now we just have to have the success actually happen here. Here we go. 4 more X on the screen there. If we can't get a good tumble, at least we can add to the multiplier. Really looking to hit some moons today, or some yellow stars. Ooh, the yellow hearts is a nice one. If we can get a multiplier out there to help out, certainly can't. It was worth a try there. Is that going to give us greens? No, it's going to give us yellows, though. All right, last 3 spins. Really need to pick up the pace here. And the final spin is not a dead spin. In fact, it's a pretty good one. And we're tumbling with it. Let's see if we can turn this one into a profit by the end of the tumbles. That might give us 1 more green. Nope, the other green did not pop up, but that's a 19x on a good tumble there. 7,315, 10,905. It's not much of a profit, but it is a profit. We're going to end it that way. Thank you all very much for joining me. I appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video.